I'm back to ESC TV. This is the Manchester United versus Brentford. This is a really tough game, but it's one that's obviously it's going to be a tough game. Will, but again, I think it's one that's winnable as well. So anyway, but there you go. Obviously starting in goal, gone Pickford again. John Pickford did make some really good saves against Forest, and he did. He made a few really important ones. Well, so I'm going to go in Pickford in goal. Then obviously two centre backs are. Obviously, two centre backs. I'm going to go with O'Brien. Obviously, two centre backs are O'Brien and Tarkowski. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. Centre backs are. Obviously, two centre backs are O'Brien and Tarkowski again. I'm going to go with those again. I think again, nothing gone. I think nothing gone. Nothing gone. I think against Forest, but I think obviously against Forest, that partnership worked well. Defensively we were good. We kept Forest from getting goals, which is good. Basically, I think those two were really good. So you know what? I'm going to go with that. And again, I could probably again. Listen, not no Keane's not going to, but listen, not no Keane's going to, but listen. I think listen, not no good, but listen. I know that Keane is obviously available, but again, I won't break up that once it works. Works very fine. I think he plays. I think he even plays better a centre back than right back because he is actually a centre back himself. So it's like if I was it's like playing a left back as a right back, or it's like playing a left back as centre back, or a centre back as a left back, and it just doesn't work. So yeah, I go with that. Then obviously the left back going Mykolenko again. I think obviously now. Not as fact, but there's an fact. There's an fact. Not as fact, but there's an fact because one I didn't actually know. So apparently, again, there's not noise going, but obviously, yeah. Now listen, I didn't know until I heard this theory, but apparently Mykolenko, it'll be 4 years since we signed. It'll be something like 4 years since it'll be 4 years since it'll be 4 years or something like that since we signed Mykolenko. Obviously when we signed, but again, yeah, I did not know. I thought it'd be not as long as that, but wow, 4 years. So basically, you know what? Now, listen, I don't know if that means he's going to sign a new deal. Listen, I don't know if that means he's going to sign. Listen, I don't know if that indicates. Listen, I don't know if that indicates he's going to sign a new deal or not. Again, I don't know if that indicates he's going to sign a new deal. I don't know, but I'm hoping it does mean he signed it. It was good, though, because obviously, yeah. There's a right back. I'm going to go Patterson. Again, you know what? I almost got right. I actually thought Patterson played quite well at right back against Forest. He did really well. I think going forward as well, he did quite well. Not front corner, obviously, but I think defensively he did a good job. I think going forward he did pretty well as well. So, not forward. I think obviously, I think defensively he did well. I think not last week gone off. Not last week gone off. Not last week gone off. I've not last gone off. I thought it's obviously when Patterson started against Forest. I thought he did a quite job defensively. He did a good job. I think going forward and tackle, he did quite a good job in that as well. So you know what? I'm going to Patterson again. I'll be going, go Brian, but again, you want somebody who is actually a proper. You want somebody who is a proper right back, not someone who's a centre back playing right back. Because because I think to be a right back you need pace. So you centre back, you do need pace, but you need to be. I think the centre back is what you need pace for. But yeah, I think the centre back. I think centre backs need more pace, but not as much as a right full back or left back or forward, or both, or even if you're a full back, because what is forward he's got to ball on it, he's got to go forward. So again, that's why I think he's, because again, even at his club he's signing from, he was centre back. So I thought when. I think it's like when we, I'm wrong, but yeah, obviously down midfield, I'm going to go with Tim Boonen, James Garner, obviously Tim Boonen, James Garner, and obviously in the middle, I'm going to go with, obviously Rohl. I'm going to go in the middle, I'm going to go with Rohl. Again, you know what? Again, this might be, I actually think, I actually think, players like Tim Boonen, James Garner, and Rohl, I think, again, not many are going above us, yeah. But I both think that Timber and James Garner, they've done absolutely great brilliant. I think since Timber's come in, he has actually started playing good. He has started playing good. He started playing well. So that's good. As well as that, right? He started to improve as well as a player. It's like, oh my god. So basically, what it is, it's mad because basically we signed him from Aston Villa. Because at the time it was PSR, wasn't it? We had the PSR at the time, and it's mad because again, obviously, listen, I think, I think, I think, not thinking, obviously, again, there's nothing going above here. You know what? I actually think not. It's me on mid, but okay, yeah, you know what I mean. Though it's mad, obviously, yeah, obviously. Yeah, listen, again, me personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not a big fan of James Garner, not. But you know what? I actually think James Garner has actually improved quite a bit this season. He has done pretty well. He's done really well this season. He has done well this season. As well as that, I also think Tim Bruin, same thing. Again, same thing with Tim Bruin. Again, I thought Tim Bruin this. I think more recently. I think more recently. I think more recently he's been playing. He has actually got better and Bridges improved. So again, yeah, I'd say yeah. I'm then obviously in the middle. I'm gonna go Rohl again. I've gone Rohl because one, I think he's a player very similar, obviously, to the players like Patterson, very similar to players like Dibling. Again, no, he's a player I think we have signed him on loan from Freiburg. Again, no, I think he's again not going above. I think he's a player that I think I think like every time brought him as a sub, he has actually done quite well. I think when Moyes brought him as a sub, he has done quite well. He's gone forward. I think he's gone forward quite a bit. He's done that well. He's done that. As well as that, I also think he's a good player. Yeah, you bring him on, he affects the game more. But I think not bring him on, but I think you bring him on. But I think when Moyes bringing him on, he's affecting the game a lot more. Let's say you're bringing on. I don't know. Listen, let's say you bring on someone who not. Listen, let's say you bring on more players who's effective. Let's say you bring on a player who's not effective. Sure. But I think if you're playing like players like Rohl, because Rohl, you bring him on, he's effective, he's doing things. Again, I think Alcaraz face him to that. He does that. So again, I'm gonna go Rohl because I think Rohl is a player I want to see play a lot more team because of what he does on the pitch, the ball control, his work. So again, I thought he has done quite well. So I'm gonna go with him. Obviously on the left, on the right, obviously on the left, and obviously on obviously on the left, I'm gonna go with Jack Grealish again. Didn't say much. I think obviously the reason why I'm going Jack Grealish because one, I think Jack Grealish is again a player that obviously I think at times Jack Grealish can be overtold like he's amazing. Again, I'm happy. I do think he's a brilliant player because he is. But again, he obviously wants people to listen. Right, you could do this, and that better. Again, I like the fact he wants that. He wants to say like, listen, what can I improve? Can I improve in that? And again. And the person I think is brilliant because it is, but again, I suppose that right. I also think he's a player that at times is a really good player. Going forward, creates chances, puts crosses in as well. So again, you look and go, wow, he's really good. Doing that. But again, I think he's really good, brilliant player as well. So obviously, yeah. I think there is some things he could probably improve and get better. Obviously, because he's just football, obviously, the would. But again, like I said, I do think he's a player that I really, really want to see. Again, it might be I want to see Jack Grealish go forward and I want to see Jack Grealish go forward, create chances where I want to see him scoring a few goals for us. Obviously, in second part of the season because I think he's ability to go and do it. Because again, he's shown ability to score goals. He's shown obviously great chances. He creates chances, go forwards as well as that. Right, he's a player that I think can score more goals in the second part of the season because I think he'll do it. Obviously, then on the other side, I'm going to go Tad Dibling again. A player, in my opinion, I think Tad Dibling, in my opinion, he's a player that, I think like Tad Dibling, I think like ever since Tad Dibling started against Forest, he's actually played, not start gunner, but what it is, but not start gunner, but I think in my opinion, I think ever since Tad starts against Burnley and starts against Forest. I think I've seen a good side of Tad Dibling against Burnley where he creates an absolutely incredible chance and just look no one's edge where, but he did an absolutely amazing job creating because he did an absolutely incredible amazing job creating chance because he did absolutely brilliant by the way. Now I think and then we have seen the other side of Tad Dibling against Forest where he used intelligence, he used like his brain, he's smart. He knew he looked for a move, he looked for not look for chance gunner, but not look for this gunner. But basically, he looked for. He's not look chance gunner, but basically, he looked. He used his brain. I think he used brain. He used his brain to go as a chance circle across the ball there, and then he create a chance for that. And as well as that, he did create a chance. So again, it might be I think he's done brilliant. I think ever since he starts against Burnley and Forest, he's done really well. So I'm going to go with him on the right because again, I just think he's incredible. Then obviously front, I'm going to go Thierry Bright again. I really want Thierry Bright to score another goal again. He can't keep living off he scored the one goal against I scored obviously 1 goal on right. That's again, it's great, being whatever. Obviously it is, but the thing of it, can't live it because then obviously you get none for it as well. But again, it might be no. I actually want to see Tio Barry. It might be no. I want to see Tio. In my opinion, right, I want to see Tio Barry. Like create a few and just good off, yeah. Listen, in my opinion, no, I want to see Tio Barry get the end again. In my opinion, no, I want to see Tio Barry get the end of a few shots and just fire going back in. I want to see him do more. If he can score a few more goals like that, I think, yeah, and then people go, oh, he score more, not that one goal. He scored, I know he scored a few there. He scored one there, he scored one. So basically, people go, oh yeah, he's got him in them. Amazing. Again, as he being striker, obviously, because he does this, but again, that's the team. That's the team. I've gone with obviously we're on the substitutes now. Substitutes are Travers, Aznou obviously looks like he's going on loan to. So I don't know. I think he's been linked to a loan. So I don't know what it is. I know it's European team, but I don't know what it's called though. Obviously McNeil, but obviously Bates, Campbell. I was going to say Alcaz, but obviously he's out in the sun. I'm going to put him, not mention him. But I'll take him out because he's not there. Obviously Keane and obviously Beto again. I think Beto, it's really sad because again, you know what? I don't want to say it's Sam Everton's done, but it's kind of, showing towards that Sam Everton kind of might be done. I don't, because again, I mean, I've never told him. I hate saying it again. I really hate saying it because I do, but can't be done. I'm hoping it really isn't, but if it is, it is. What is what it is, obviously. But again, personally, I think it's, I don't know. Obviously, obviously, let me know your thoughts below. Do you agree with the team? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you agree with the team? Disagree with it? Obviously, what team do you go? Would you go with would you go with McNeil instead of Grealish, or would you go with I don't know Aznou instead of Patterson, or would you go with O'Brien instead of Patterson, or anything? Obviously, would you play Keane instead of O'Brien? Or obviously, I think what team do you go? Yeah, I think what team do you go with against Brentford? But yeah, hopefully Moyes chooses the right or correct team against Brentford and we get a good result at home at Hill Dixon Stadium on Sunday. But hopefully it'll happen. Hopefully it'll happen. Obviously, but you never know. We'll see. And also forget as well, see mate. Yeah, not forget. Not forget. Obviously, forget as well. Yeah, also forget as well. Yeah. If you want to see more great videos like match previews, match reactions, match live shows, obviously. You also exclusive videos like Michael on children's topics. Obviously, other great videos. Other great videos like that as well. So yeah. Also, so forget as well. Also, your new channel. Make sure you subscribe to EFC TV at YouTube.com. And also, if you're subscribed, make sure you press the notification button. I spell it as well. Also, same thing. Obviously, if you're new to subscribe, make sure you press the button as well. And also, if you're subscribed, make sure you press the notification button. But make sure you press the notification button. So make sure you press the notification buttons as well. Apologies for that. Obviously, yeah. So forget as well. So yeah, and also make sure you go check out the match preview for the Brentford game. I did that last night. Go and check that out. I just uploaded it. So basically, I just upload that video. I upload that video this morning. So make sure you go to check it out. I worked really hard on it, by the way. So make sure you check it out because I worked really hard on it. Because I did. Okay, because obviously, if you no one gonna think. I think we're gonna. You know what? Okay. No one gonna think. Yeah, I one. I worked really hard on that video, by the way. Make sure and check it out because I worked really hard on it, by the way. Not really, I did. I worked really hard to make it best of me, but yeah. Yeah, the video may not be amazing, but I'd really appreciate you go watch it again. It helps massively. Go and check it out. Make sure and check that out. And also, I'll be doing the offset. Listen, no, not doing. I see. I'll be doing. I'll do my instant match as well. And also I'll be doing me instant match reviews. Also, I'll be doing me instant match reviews. Obviously, the day after. Obviously, I'll be doing instant match reviews. Obviously, the day after again, I'll be doing that, and then obviously we've got. I'll be doing the match review for the Wolves game. We're doing that as well. Obviously, the first we're doing. Excuse his first bit. So, but obviously. You know what? I would really appreciate it. He would. You know what? I would really appreciate it. He would subscribe to ESCTV at youtube.com, because one, it absolutely massively helps channel keep going, improve, get better. You know, again, it massively helps channel improve, get better. As I said, that was massively helps channel improve, get better. Also, as was that right? I would just absolutely appreciate the support as well. Keep the channel going, improving it better as well. So for example, obviously helps. It just helps doing that. Obviously massively helps you do that, because it massively helps out by doing that as well. It helps massively by doing that as well. Helps out as well as that. Obviously, you know what? So you know what? I would obviously, and I also really appreciate who would subscribe to both Wrestling UK or every other TV, or even one of them. Again, I really appreciate you do that as well. Again, it obviously gets the numbers of those of channels. It keeps obviously the subscribe numbers of that channels get more subscribers. Then we do more good stuff on them ones, and then it's just obviously my opinion but you know what? I absolutely love doing this. I pass it for it as well. It's something that I really want to keep doing. It's something that I'm actually quite good at, so I want to keep doing it. I think I'm half decent good at it. I don't know, but I think I am. I don't know, but yeah, no, I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate you do it as well, because it helps out. Obviously, you know what? I would really appreciate it if you would share on Facebook, on Twitter.com as well. No, don't forget to share it. Don't forget to tell your friends, your family about the channel as well. So make sure you do that. That's massively obviously does. Obviously does. Yeah. Obviously, don't forget to give a like, leave comments like I said before, and obviously, first person leaves comments in the comment section below. First person who leaves a comment in the comment section below will get a shout out as well. So that as well. So and listen, I hope not hopefully going off here. Okay, let's hope